Don Rickles, the undisputed king of insult comedy, made a career out of mocking, roasting, and ridiculing everyone from Hollywood royalty to presidents. And he did it with a sharp tongue, quick wit, and a surprising amount of affection. But while most of his barbs were laced with love and laughter, there was one man Rickles reportedly truly disliked. Behind the scenes, away from the stage lights and late-night interviews, Don Rickles held a grudge, one that even his closest friends say never quite faded. That man was Ernest Borgnine, the Oscar-winning actor and beloved star of classics like Marty, McHale's Navy, and The Wild Bunch. While the public saw both men as affable, seasoned performers with long careers in show business, their personal relationship was anything but warm. According to insiders from the Hollywood comedy circuit and several biographers, the animosity between Rickles and Borgnine ran deep, sparked by a long-forgotten incident that left a permanent scar on Rickles' famously thick skin. The rift reportedly began in the late 1960s during a USO tour where both men were scheduled to appear. Rickles, always a professional, took great pride in timing, delivery, and respecting the structure of a comedy show, even if the comedy itself was ruthless. Borgnine, known for his charm and improvisational flair, allegedly disrupted one of Rickles' sets by hijacking the stage with off-color jokes and antics that threw off Rickles' rhythm. What was meant to be playful banter turned into an unspoken feud that lasted decades. Rickles, who never hesitated to make enemies into punchlines, turned the bitterness into material. In private conversations and backstage settings, he didn't hold back his disdain. He thought Borgnine was a ham, one longtime friend recalled. Don hated anyone who stepped on his punchlines. He could take a joke, but not disrespect. Though Rickles often turned real-life grudges into running jokes, as he famously did with Regis Philbin and Frank Sinatra, there was something uniquely pointed when he spoke about Borgnine. "The guy thought he was funny," Rickles once muttered, in an off-air moment, but he just made a mess of everything. To be fair, Borgnine never publicly addressed the tension. Known for his easygoing personality and big laugh, he either didn't notice or didn't care. Some speculate he viewed Rickles' anger as part of the act, not realizing how personal it had become. Others suggest that the feud may have been exaggerated over the years, fueled by Rickles' own tendency to turn frustration into performance. Still, those closest to him insist that, behind the jokes, the dislike was real. In the end, Rickles outlived Borgnine by several years, and he never publicly softened his opinion, while he forgave many others over the years and often made peace. With former rivals, this particular grudge never quite disappeared. For a man who made millions laugh by pretending to insult everyone, it's oddly fitting that the one person he couldn't forgive was another entertainer who didn't take the stage rules seriously. Don Rickles may have roasted everyone, but behind the curtain, Ernest Borgnine was the one man he truly hated more than anyone.